Yo, yes now. Des Rocksteady, king of the Pit TV, signing in. First and foremost, this is dedicated to Mohammed. So for all you emos out there, give a shout out to my man Mo, because he's recommended I check this out via the Patreon. It's about time, eh? A classic record. I have listened to 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge, and it was a great step up from the debut. Well, apparently this is where the magic is. And that's surprising because 3 Cheers had some brilliant numbers on it. Especially the singles, the music video tracks. I thought, can't really get much better, can it? But of course, the Black Parade is something special. And this is going to be really good for me to get stuck into, because when I was growing up and finding my identity, the people alongside me, around me, who were finding theirs, were heavily, directly if not indirectly, influenced by this record and the crowd and the communities that had knocked off of this band. Obviously, I came up during a particular period where MySpace music ruled, scene kids were rife, and emo was the thing. At least the emo of 2000s, alright? Not the roots emo. We're not talking hardcore here. Although it still was hardcore adjacent. It just came with a different image, right? So this is going to be good. As far as track listing, Welcome to the Black Parade. I'm aware of that number. I know that one, right? As for that, Teenagers. I think I've heard Teenagers at a club night one time, at some alternate music club night. Great hooligan melody to that one. And as far as tracks I've seen but not heard, Famous Last Words. I think that's about it, really. Yeah. So shall we jump into it? This first one's 1 minute 52, so I don't know as to whether it's going to be an introduction of such. Let's go. Black Parade. It's a concept record. If I don't follow the concept, don't hate on me, people. I'm just here to enjoy the music, alright? I haven't got a big brain. I've not got a big brain, people. I might listen to a little bit of radio on this channel, but I don't have a big brain, alright? Might help if I have a bit of volume, eh?
Now come on to this tragic affair. Wipe off that makeup, what's in is despair. So throw on the black dress, mix in with the lot. You might wake up and notice you're someone you're not. If you look in the mirror and don't like what you see, you can find out firsthand what it's like to be me. So gather round, piggies, and kiss this goodbye. I'd encourage your smiles, I'd expect you won't cry. Another contusion, my funeral jag. Here's my resignation, I'll serve it in drag. You've got front row seats to the penitence bar. When I grow up, I want to be living like I see.
And it's going to flow into track number 2, entitled Dead. But yeah, we've already gotten straight into it. How theatrical is that, right? We said that from the prior record. Very theatrical. Lyrical content's great. The songwriting is brilliant. I always get a Christmassy feeling from this band for some reason. I don't know if it's the keys. Get a Christmassy vibe. Have we got comments on these videos? Yes, we definitely do. We definitely do. A lot of quotation of the lyrical content. Right, let's keep going. Dead is coming up next, track number 2. So I'll see you on the flip side. Let's just get straight in. 14 tracks. There's ROCKSTEADY, King of the Pit TV, signing in. We're listening to My Chem, as recommended by my man Mohammed. 11 million views. Track number 2 of 14. It's titled Dead. We've had the introduction, the end. Let's go.
And if your heart stops beating, I'll be here wondering, did you get what you deserve? The ending of your life, and if you get to heaven, I'll be here waiting, baby. Did you get what you deserve? The ending if your life won't wait, then your heart can't take the sound. You heard the news that you're dead. No one ever had much nice to say. I think it ever liked you anyway. You take me from the hospital bed. Wouldn't it be granted exactly what you planned? And wouldn't it be great if we were dead? Dead. Tongue-tied and oh so squeamish. You never fell in love. Did you get what you deserve? The ending of your life, and if you get to heaven, I'll be here waiting, baby.
Incredible production on the record. Them backing vocals are really powerful. I mean, I was blown away by the lead guitar at the start. Great talent in the band. Great talent in the band. Great upbeat feel to it. Great contrast between, you know, the morbid lyric and the major tonality, bouncy, buoyant, joyful instrumental. Really good.
You deserve the ending if your life won't wait, then your heart can't take the sound. You heard the news that you're dead. No one ever had much nice to say. I think it ever liked you anyway. You take me from the hospital bed. Wouldn't it be great to take a pistol by the hand? And wouldn't it be great if we were dead? And in my honest observation, serrated
Wow.
separation found a complication in your heart. So
Yeah, they definitely got some good funding for this record.
'cause now you got maybe just 2 weeks to live.
This sounds like a Oasis melody right about now. This sounds very Oasis. La, la, la. It sounds like an Oasis number, but I can't put my finger on what one. Obviously not as heavy as this, but man, that was a breeze. That was a breeze. Just due to the audacity of the recording, I can tell why these dudes had such a crowd. Because That touched me. The inner child inside of me would have got excited back in the day listening to something like that on my iPod Classic, man. You know what I mean? Quality, quality. This is How I Disappear coming up next, track number 3. There's ROCKSTEADY at King and Pit TV. We're listening to Mike M's Black Parade record. This is track 3 of 14. I really enjoyed the last track. It was fantastic, songwriting wise, sound engineering wise. Track number 3, This Is How I Disappear. We're definitely writing by numbers. Last 2 tunes have been formulaic, not in a bad way. They're just great songwriters that know how to put it to work, you know. That verse section flows so well, it just sounds like a bridging section in between 2 choruses. We just get straight back into the chorus, almost puts you in a trance. It flows so well, you know. Don't overstay its welcome, it comes and it goes, and then you're banging back into the chorus section again. Great vocal harmonies. I wonder who recorded this. Have we got credits? Let's have a little dig, alright? Nah, we don't have any credits in the bio, unfortunately. Great tune, great tune, great tune, great tune, great tune. Shall we click on this? This is How I Disappear, but it's just Gerard's vocals in a large cathedral. We'll finish off with some a bit kookier.
To unexplain the unforgivable, drain all the blood and give the kids a show by street like this dark night, not seance down below.
It's not just Gerard, I'm pretty sure that Ray's vocals are in there too. Ray's backup vocals are the perfect complements to Gerard's lead.
There's things that I have done you never should ever know. And
How's that then, huh? That bit of novelty to finish off with. We've got The Sharpest Lives coming up next, track number 4. Let's keep moving, let's keep moving. Hey, getting straight into it there. Come on now. Yes, now bless now, people. My Chemical Romance, The Black Parade, a classic record. A record I never checked out because honestly back then I didn't want to be associated with the soft heads that liked this record. I thought, nah, I'm too brutal for that. I'm too brutal. I'd rather listen to thrash metal. I'd rather listen. I actually got into post-hardcore as well around that time, listening to bands like Alexis on Fire, 36 Crazy Fists, which, oh, they were terrible in my opinion, but looking back. Bands like that, you know. I think I even got Kill Switch and all of that. Atreyu, they were a brilliant band. I like them a lot. So I kind of dipped my chem. But I'm enjoying this experience. This one's entitled The Sharpest Lives, alright? Track number 4, let's go. This one goes out to all my emo and scene friends who are off doing whatever they're doing in this day.
pause when you're out on your own. If I crash on the couch, can I sleep in my clothes? I spent the night dancing, I'm drunk, I suppose. If it looks like I'm laughing, I'm really just asking to leave. This alone, you're in time for the show. You're the one that I need, I'm the one that you loathe. You can watch me corrode like a beast
Wow.
in repose, 'cause I love all the poison away with the boys in the band.
You'll notice with all these songs, they hit the chorus section, big booming guitars, great big wall of sound. By 40 seconds in, reoccurring theme, good songwriting. Don't bore us, get to the chorus. That's what they say in songwriting, man.
There's a place in the dark where the animals go. You can take off your skin in the cannibal glow. Juliet loves the beat and the lust it commands. Drop the dagger and lather the blood on your hands. Rodeo, I've really been on a bender and it shows. So why don't you blow me? What gives me my string goes? Give me a shot to remember. And you can take all the pain away from me. You can say I will surrender. The sharpest lies I've pretend me as to lead and let it burn all the empires. So bright the sun is the shade to rise and be in love with all of these vampires. So you can leave like the same abandon me.
Epic vocal there. What the hell was it? Bro, that back in there, that instrumental's crazy.
Shot to remember.
Absolutely on point. I mean, we even had the chords when about, I don't know how far into the verse, them clean chords, when we were whamming it like a surf rock sort of style. And then we had the little chugs there at the end. They didn't need to be there, but they got thrown in at the end. So many little bits and bobs and little bits of studio magic and just sort of instrumental capability. Very creative record. I know there's been a couple of quid put into this production, no doubt. It sounds brilliant, great clarity to it. Welcome to the Black Parade is coming up next, alright? A very special number, this. 308 million views, okay? This is the sound of a generation, this one coming up. Hold on tight. Yes, now, bless now. We got the Moneymaker on today. We've been listening to the Black Parade. Shout out to my man Mohammed for recommending this via Patreon, okay? Welcome to the Black Parade. Now, this was a game changer. I've heard this tune before, alright? I don't know where I first came into this track. Perhaps it was via the music video on a music channel, or I had it downloaded via LimeWire or Apple Music. No, it wasn't Apple Music at times. It was iTunes, the iTunes library, somewhat along the lines of that. But I have heard this track before. It's very hard to be a teenager in the 2000s into alternate music and not hear this track or come across this tune one way or another. This defined the generation. This is a very special track. Let's look into it, alright? I hadn't heard this in yonks, man. I had not heard this in yonks. I didn't have it on repeat or anything, you know what I mean, but I'm aware of it.
When I was a young boy, my father
I've never seen the music video either.
into the city to see a marching band. He said, son, when you grow up, would you be the savior of the broken, the beaten and the damned? He said, will you defeat them, your demons and all the non-believers, the plans that they have made? Because one day I'll leave you a phantom to lead you in the summer to join the Black Parade.
Yes. Now, I guess it's the whole point. I've not been following the concept of the record. I don't know what the record is conceptually, right? I'm not following the concept. But this track is a standalone, lyrically speaking, and imagery. Pulled off everything it needed to do. These dudes started a cult. These dudes full on started a cult. Not only from this, but if you pay attention to the lyric, wow. I'm getting Queen vibes from it, you know? Great vocal. He suits the platinum blonde hair, I think. I think that's a strong statement.
Sometimes I get the feeling she's watching over me, and other times I feel like I should go. Went through it all, the rise and fall, the bodies in the streets, and when you're gone, we want you all to know we'll carry on, and though we are sick, God believe me, God believe me, we'll carry on.
It's all in the drums, innit? That drummer is beating down on that snare right about now. Great production on that drum kit. go. I'm just gonna go back, look at the band. They look cool as hell. Then. Look at these dudes posing for camera. You might not be able to see half of the screen because I'll be blocking it up. So who's who on this? Because one of them's his brother, innit? But when we saw the music videos from the last record, they had a whole different aesthetic. They looked a lot younger and they looked a lot more normal. In this video, they're gothic as hell. I mean, they're emo, aren't they? But it's, you know, taking a leaf out of the Goths book, really, innit? With the eyeshadow and so forth. I rate the drummer. I think the drummer's quality. The whole band is really good at what they do. The guitars are really good as well. Obviously, as far as the frontman, what's he called? Who's Gerard Way? That's self-explanatory. Absolutely incredible. But I really like the drum. That modulation, we got this Brian May-esque guitar solo. I hear a lot of Queen in the band, you know. Very special song. A very special song that defined a great big portion of a subculture of young people who grew up around me, man. That's a really special track. That's a really special track. Absolutely fantastic, incredibly theatrical, incredibly powerful, fantastic performances on the record, great engineering sound-wise to really give it the emphasis it needed. We've got I Don't Love You coming up next. Another music video, track number 6. I don't know this one whatsoever. Yes Now, Bless Now. Don't forget the rest now. We're listening to The Black Parade by MCR. This one's entitled I Don't Love You. It's another music video. Let's drop straight in. Come on. 150 million views. Sounds like Coldplay. I love how all the mid-2000s emo kids are all still around. We've matured, we've moved on with our lives, but we can still come together and appreciate the music that defined our generation. For example, I'm 30 years old and I'm in the army, and most of my fellow soldiers are on the younger end of their 20s or late end of their teenage years. And to escape the stressful days of the army gives, I'm so happy I can sit back and listen to this music and escape to my teens again when life was much easier. I'm not even going to read the responses to that one, to be honest with you. Bruh. Who's this guy? My guy blacked up for the video. What?
Back out, they off to find another way. When after all this time it's you still out, you're still a good for nothing, I don't know. So take your gloves and get out, ready to get out while you can. Sometimes I cry so hard from pleading, so sick and tired of all the needless beating. But baby, when they knock you down and out, this is where you ought to stay.
See that? Is he on a green screen? You can see him clipping in and out there, right?
Knock you down and out, this is
That motion's on, isn't it? If you look at the way he moves.
where you ought to stay. Well, after all the blood that you still owe, another time was just another blow. So fix your eyes and get up, better get up while you can. Whoa, 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 where you go, and would you even turn to say?
He's very theatrical down to his facial features as he, you know, expresses himself visually on the music video.
I don't love you like I did yesterday. Well, come on.
Bro, I just gotta go back on the size of his mouth then. Bruh, look at that. Yes, now. Yes, now. Look at that. Come on. Da 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 da. You see that? More Queen, more Queen, more Queen. Tell me, right, is this band influenced by Queen? Because there has to be some inkling of Queen in this band's writing.
When you go, would you have
Them keys are nice.
guts to say, I don't love you like I loved you yesterday? Say, hey, hey, oh, I don't love you like I loved you yesterday. Say, hey, hey, oh, I don't love you like I loved you yesterday.
That was a great tune. It was a different atmosphere than what we've heard. That was radio pop essentially. That was crazy. That came in sounded like a Coldplay number. We got House of Wolves coming up next. I mean, it is a special band, isn't it? Really good band. Yes, now, bless. Now, don't forget the rest. Now, there's Rocksteady, King of the Pit TV. We're listening to the Black Parade. This is track 7 of 14, so we're just more or less at the halfway point of the record at this point. House of Wolves is the title of this one. We're past a couple of music videos. We've got more coming down in the list, but this is House of Wolves and then Cancer. Ooh. Nice little tongue roll there.
They're never gonna leave you alone. You better hide up in the alley, cause they're never gonna find you a home. And as the blood runs down the walls, you see me creeping up these halls. I need a bad motherfucking taste, it's from another go. And I say what I wanna say. Tell me I'm an angel, take this to my grave. Tell me I'm a bad man, gag me like a stray. Tell me I'm an angel, take this to my grave. Tell me I'm a bad man, bad man. Tell me I'm a bad man, bad man. Tell me I'm a bad man, bad man. Tell me I'm a bad man. Sing it out, sing it out. Yes I am, yes I am.
That was a shin shaker, that one. That was a shin shaker, that one. That was rock and roll. That was a rock and roll number. That plenty of different elements in that one. I enjoyed that one. I enjoyed that one a lot. Neat little guitar solo there at the end. Great swing to the rhythm there. Fantastic. That was a good tune. House of Wolves. Cancer coming up next at 2 minutes 23 seconds long. So quite a brief one. There's 50 million views this one. There's Rocksteady, King of the Pit TV. We're listening to The Black Parade by My Chemical Romance. This one's entitled Cancer, and it's track number 8 of 14. So let's go in 3, 2, 1. Bada bing, bada bong, bada bang. Let's go. 15 million views on this.
Turn away. If you could get me a drink of water, cause my lips are chapped and faded. Call my Aunt Marie. Help her gather all my things and bury me in all my favorite colors. My sisters and my brothers still. I will not kiss you. Cause the hardest part of this is leaving you. Now turn away, cause I'm awful just to see. Cause all my hair's abandoned on my body.
Is it Gerard playing the piano on this?
My agony.
To celebrate the 10th anniversary of the Black Parade, we've released a special edition that includes the album plus 11 previously unreleased demos, rarities and songs. The Black Parade recording sessions. We, the members of MCR, dedicate this release to the memory of Craig Aronson, our friend, our relentless champion, our A&R man. That's an artist and repertoire. He was appreciated, he was loved, he will be forever missed. The role of the A&R isn't necessarily that prominent in this day and age, but back then it would have been, he would have been a great influence on the development of the brand of My Chemical Romance, and quite possibly actually scouted them and found them initially. I was looking for credits. Writers, we got Frank Lero, Mikey Way, Gerard Way, Ray Toro and Rob Bry, but I wanted to see who was on the piano here.
Know that I will never marry. Baby, I'm just soggy from the chemo.
Soggy.
Counting down the days to go. It just ain't living, and I just hope you know that
Fantastic. Fantastic, really good. The way they can say everything that needs to be said, lyrically, instrumentally, in the space of 2 minutes 22 is absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Really good, and such great emotional value in these recordings. We've got Mama coming up next at 4 minutes 39 seconds long. Let's keep going. Track number 9. Yes Now, Bless Now, Des Rocksteady at King of the Pit TV. This is track number 9 of 14. We are listening to The Black Parade from start to finish by My Chemical Romance. This one's entitled Mama, Mama. Let's go. 2 long ones coming up, Mama and then Sleep. Well, they're all over 4 minutes from here, aside from Teenagers in the very last tune.
Mama, we all go to hell. Mama, we all go to hell. I'm writing this letter and wishing you well.
Mama, we all go to hell.
Oh, well now, Mama, we're all gonna die. Mama, we're all gonna
What's that bell?
Stop asking me questions, I'd hate to see you cry. Mama, we're all gonna die. When we go, don't blame us, yeah. We let the fire just feed us, yeah. You made us so famous. We'll never let you go. When you go, don't return to me, my love. Mama, we're all full of lies. Mama, we're meant for the flies. And right now they're building a coffin your size. Mama, we're all full of lies. Well, Mother was the one into my legs and to my tongue. You should have raised a baby girl. I should have been a
Circus vibes. Like circus freak vibes.
son. If you could count on the infection, naked, amputated ones, you should have been. I could have been a better son. And when we go, don't blame us, yeah. We let the fire just feed us, yeah. You made us so famous. We'll never let you go. She said you ain't no son of mine. For what you done there, can find a place for you and just your mind, your manners when you go. And when you go, don't return to me, my love. That's right. Mama, we are gonna hell. Mama, we are gonna hell. It's really quite pleasant, except for the smell. Mama, we all go to
Mama.
And if you would call me your sweetheart, I'd maybe then sing you a song.
But the shit that I've done with this fuck of a gun, you would cry out to rise alone. We're dead after all. Through fortune and blame we fall. And if you can stay, then I'll show you the way to return from the ashes you fall. We all carry on when our brothers in arms are brothers in arms. So raise your glass high for
what do I say? Absolutely superb. The amount of thought and effort that has gone into the craft of this record, song by song by song, the amount of insight and the myriad and wealth of idea that has gone into crafting this musical excellence. Absolutely fantastic. The instrumentation is brilliant, the melodic value is fantastic, the dynamic and the theatrical value is really good. This was a little too theatrical for me, personally, but I appreciate this in comparison to bands you hear on a general day-to-day basis, whether they be local, upcoming, already large scale. Not many of them showcase such a great depth of musical experimentation and what's the word? Execution. Absolutely fantastic. We've got Sleep coming up next, track number 10. There's ROCKSTEADY at King of the Pit TV. We're listening to The Black Parade. This is track 10 of 14, entitled Sleep. Mama was a fantastic number, wasn't it? I have no doubts that we're just going to continue running the theme. I mean, there's no filler on this record as of so far. Brilliant. Let's go. A brilliant performance. This has got film soundtrack vibes to it. Really epic. You not think? Like some Spider-Man theme.
Dreams, a drink for the horror that I'm in, for the good guys and the bad guys, for the monsters that I've been. 3 cheers for tyranny, unapologetic apathy, 'cause there ain't no way that I'm coming back again. And through it all, how could you cry?
Here we go. Massive sound. I gotta give props to whomever sound engineered this record. Really good job. A lot of money, like I said at the start, a lot of money invested into this record, no doubt. Great big major wall of sound from that one. Great epic feel to that one. Big, massive, monstrous, distorted powerhouse of a guitar line. Epic, pure action soundtrack theme. That very good. We've got Teenagers coming up next. All right. I might look a little different on that next one because I think I'm gonna head to bed and finish this off in the morning, people. So I'll see you soon. Yo! Yes, now. Bless now. There's ROCKSTEADY at King of the Pit TV. We're listening to the Black Parade. 100 and... Do we have the view? Hold on, where's that view count gone? 170 million views on this, alright? Have they changed where they put the view count? Because it took me a minute to clock onto the fact it was in the description of the video there. 170 million views. Teenagers. I've heard this one before. I don't know where I've heard it in particular. Maybe it was synced to an advertisement. Maybe I've heard it at some alternate emo club night back in the day. Great melody. I might have butchered it by a couple of notes, but give me grace, people. Let's get stuck in. I hadn't seen the music video. Of course, it's not all about the music video. It's about the music. But let's go. Bluesy. Sounds like Oasis, the guitar line.
Troubled and hurt, what you got under your shirt will make them pay for the things that they did. They set out, teenagers scared the living shit out of me. They could care less as long as someone will bleed. So darken your clothes, I'll strike a violent pose. Maybe even leave you alone, but not me. Oh, yeah.
I love the theatrics of his stage performance. I'm very much into that. I like seeing performers who put on this zany and kooky and artistic flair and truly express like the weirdness of their creative character in performance. That's something I personally really connect with. I really enjoy that. Brilliant. It's a great tune, and it only further. Oh, we've got a little bit longer. Violence is never the answer. If you feel like acting out, reach out. There we go. A little bit of charity to finish off. What was I going to say? So it just further emphasises the fact that these lot can write a good chorus and they don't waste no time getting to the chorus. Everything in between is just leading up to the chorus section. Everything in between is just leading to that high point of the song. I'm telling you, that's the way it is. These dudes are writing good songs. I want to know if they were co-writers or if they just generally know how to write fantastic songs, because it's absolutely pristine. So let's have a look. I'm going to break it down for you just for a second here. So, lyrics. So we've got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lines, yeah? 8 lines in the first verse. Then we've got 4 lines in the chorus. Now we've broken it up, haven't we? They said da 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 da. So they said isn't necessarily part of the chorus. That's more of a lead up into it. Da 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 da. And we extend them lines longer, so it's going to take up the same amount of time as the first verse. I assume we're going to have the same amount of bars, potentially 16 bars. I assume for both. But as opposed to having 8 bars, we've got 4, and what we do is we just emphasise each and every word a little more so, because the verse and the chorus section is going to be different, alright, in order to differentiate the sections a little bit more. From there, right, second verse, only 4 lines, okay? We've had the first chorus, we want to get to that chorus once again to drill in the hook. Yeah, we don't want to waste no time. We want to drill in that hook so people are humming our songs down the street, so that sticks with them, alright? We don't want them to go along singing the verse sections, because that's not the selling point of this song. It's the da 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 da. So don't bore us, get to the chorus. Let's cut the verse in 2. So we've gone from 16 bars for a verse to 8 bars for a verse, and then we've not done anything with that chorus section. We've kept it the same. We've mirrored it exactly, because if we were to change it, what version of the chorus are we going to be singing to? So it needs to be the exact same. Now, the thing is with the verse section, is it's to mirror the first section as well. So don't get me wrong, I'm not certain. You tell me if I'm right in saying this. If this is perfect songwriting, it will go like this. I assume the 4 lines of the second verse mirror on well, we'll count up the syllables, but melodically will add up to the same as the first 4 lines of the first verse. So they're going to clean up your looks with all the lies in their books. Right? And on the second verse, we've got the boys and girls in the clique, the awful names that they stick. It's the same, different words, same doing it. Because once again, they're drilling in that the more you hear something, the more it's going to stick with you, right? If it was a completely different verse section with different words and different values and different phrasings, it's so much harder to remember the song. This is good songwriting. I'm giving you game right about now. I'm breaking this down for you. To make a citizen out of you. You're never going to fit in much, kid. So let's count that up. To make a citizen out of you. That's 9 words, yeah? Now this might fuck me up. Let's see. You're never gonna fit in much, kid. Boom! 9 syllables, yeah? And that I'm not even going to count the rest, because you know it makes sense. Right. Let's have a look at the bridge section. I'm giving you all of the game here. Trust me. This is songwriting 101. This is the deep information that they use to create pop songs right about now. So if you come across this video, give me a thumbs up, please. Give me a thumbs up. I know you've come to see MCI and you've not come for the boring stuff, but this is stuff that interests me, all right? So, yeah. Look. So after the second chorus, yeah, we don't tend to have a third verse section, because we as human animals recognize patterns. And what is a pattern? Pattern is 3 things. 1, 2, 3. Now we've formed the pattern. So if you take that third thing where we're expecting to hear the same thing, but we don't, and we give you something different, it emphasizes that change. So after the second chorus, we tend to have what's called a bridge section, which, you know, we might dial down the instrumental, we might break down the instrumental, we might change the key of the song. We're going to have something completely different in metal music in particular. And I think on this song, we add a guitar solo, an instrumental break. And then we finish off by the biggest and most boldest chorus section. So the chorus section continues to run as it has done in the past, but we might add an extra instrumentation. We might dial up the dynamic a little bit. We might add a little more volume to it to emphasize that chorus section. Yeah? I might make this a separate video, to be honest with you. So that's what we do. Because you've gotten to the end of the song, you evidently like the song, you've not skipped it, so we're going to allow you into the party for this last chorus. Let's all sing along together, let's really bloody enjoy it, because you've clearly enjoyed it because you've stuck to the end of the song, right? And what we might do is double that chorus up. Stay along, we're going to do another one. Everyone all together now. That's 4 choruses in the space of what, sub 3 minutes? And if the bridge section is just like a broken down chorus, teenagers got the living shit out of me. Teenagers got the living. Down, 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 teenage. And then into the chorus. How many times have you heard that line and that melody? It's undoubted, whether you like it or not, you're going to be humming it, singing it. It's going to be an earworm. Yeah? Songwriting 101. Let's move on to the next one, people. Disenchanted, track number 12, coming up next. Peace. One moment. There's Rocksteady at King of the Pit TV. We're listening to My Chemical Romance. Did a little bit of a songwriting lecture on that last one. The Black Parade is what we're listening to. This one's entitled Disenchanted. Haven't heard this one. Let's jump straight in. Sipping on a coffee as I do. Shout out to my man Mohammed via the Patreon who's requested this album. Not only has it been a good record, but it makes my coffee drinking guilt-free. Because it allows me to pop to the shop and get some more, alright? Spot on. I just drink black coffee for the most part. 25 million views.
But it started with an alright scene. It was the roar of the crowd that gave me heartache to sing. It was a lie when they smiled and said you won't feel a thing. And as we ran from the cops, we laughed so hard it would sting. Yeah, yeah. If I'm so wrong, how can you listen all night long? How will it matter after I'm gone? Because you never learned a goddamn thing. It's just a sad song with nothing to say about a lifelong wait for a hospital stay. Well, if you think that I'm wrong, this never meant nothing to you. I spent my high school career.
A lot of people are returning to this song saying this is the one in the record which really sticks. So Jenna Marie says this song is the one I always come back to. Alright. The words then were poetic, but now they hold weight. I grew from a preteen to a full-blown adult, from 12 to 26. I've gone through so much, lost so many, yet this song still stands and lives on with me. A constant reminder about everything, as grand as it may be. Well, oh man, it's too deep for me this morning. Of all songs on this album, this one is the one that seems to always come back to me. I think it's because I've been feeling kind of disenchanted with the world lately. Says Optimus Philip. And Sea Fossil says this song hits harder at 25 than it did at 15.
Spit on his shelf to agree, so I can watch how my hero sell a car on TV. Bring out the young guillotine, we'll show 'em what we all mean. Yeah, yeah. If I'm so wrong, how can you listen all night long?
I find so much Brian May guitar playing in that lead guitar. To the extent where I'm thinking of doing a little bit of Queen not so long after this. 15 studio records Queen have got. Lovely song. I think for that one you really need to pursue the lyrical content for it to make complete sense and make that connection. To me, I found it hard to grasp on. I'm just here for the music today, people. I'm sorry about that one. I'm not the emo I used to be. All right, I wanna hear some great guitar solos and some upbeat music. Maybe I won't get it with this one, but 144 million views. It must be a good one. Famous last words coming up next. There's ROCKSTEADY, King of the Pit TV. We're essentially finishing off this record. I'm super interested in the last song. 1 minute 26 it is, and it's got a music video in 4K. What's going on there? This one's Famous Last Words. This is track number 13. 144 million views. Must be a good one. Let's go.
No, I know that I can make you stay, but where's your heart? But where's your heart? But where's your... And I know there's nothing I can say to change that part, to change that part, to change.
Come on. Great riff. Them pinch harmonics. Some great guitar work on this. Them pinch harmonics on that riff are fantastic. Great technique.
See you lying next to me with words I thought I'd never speak. Awake and unafraid, asleep or dead. 'Cause I see you lying next to me with words I thought I'd never speak. Awake and unafraid, asleep or dead. 'Cause I see you lying next to me with words I thought I'd never speak. Awake and unafraid, asleep or
It's an epic number, innit? It's an epic number. Honestly, the songs have been so brilliant and so well constructed from start to finish. At this point, at track number 13 of 14, something that sounds as cool as that is just another song from MCR. How mad is that? Because that's how high the ceiling has been set. What an incredible band. Really good, really good. Me, it wasn't my favourite tune because I'm not in that state of mind. And I'm not the person I could have been if I was a little bit younger listening to this track, you know? But you listen to that and you think, no wonder the generation that came up with MCR, that listened actively to MCR, was so touched by the band. And it definitely got some great replay value. To me, I got into Good Charlotte. I like the first couple of Good Charlotte records. Great songwriting, great aesthetic, great alternate perspective. And that was my band, I would say. That was the equivalent to MCR. You know, I can still listen to them records and feel the same way I did back then. And I can completely understand why people would, you know, feel that way. Let's finish this record off. I'm really interested in this. Incredibly short music video to finish off with. This is going to be good. Entitled Blood. Track 14. There's ROCKSTEADY, King of the Pit TV, signing in and signing out. We've finished off the Black Parade, essentially. This is 1 minute 25 music video called Blood. I've never come across anything like this before. 1 minute 25 in a world full of 4-minute songs. Let's go. Let's finish this record off.
Well, they encourage your complete
High quality video.
cooperation. Send you roses when they think you need to smile. I can't control myself because I don't know how. When they love me for it, honestly, I'll be here for a while. So give them blood, blood, gallons of the stuff. Give them all that they can drink and it will never be enough. So give them blood, blood, blood. Grab a glass because there's going to be a flood. A celebrated man amongst the gurneys. They can fix me proper with a bit of luck. The doctors and the nurses, they adore me so, but it's really quite alarming, 'cause I'm such an awful fuck. I gave you blood, blood, gallons of the stuff. I gave you all that you can drink, and it has never been enough. I gave you blood, blood, blood. I'm the kind of human wreckage that you love.
Did this dude or these fellas have an interest with musical theatre and the like? Very cool. I assume that runs into the ongoing theme of you know, vampiricism and interest in vampires and so on and so forth that we saw exist a little more so in the last record, unless I've completely missed the plot this time around. Cool. I mean, I want to give it a little more depth because I've done it's the last track of the record. It was a nice little outro, great melody. You know, I'm sure the kids on the playground in high school. I don't think this would have really touched too many primary school kids, to be honest. But yeah, the kids find themselves playground. Nice little novelty, singing that to each other and so on and so forth. Great songwriting as always. It was very cool to come across a music video at 1 minute 25 of such quality. This one is in 4K, whereas the rest aren't. Like, you could tell as soon as they came around the corner, it looked like I was watching American Pie, you know, revisited for Blu-ray or something, remastered. Let's have a quick peek at the comments. Since no one's going to mention it, I will. Gerard's eyebrows are the strongest and most incredible brows I've seen. They look like they're getting ready for their teenagers' performance. Well, there we go. What more can I say? I'm going to finish off this with a little overview of the record, my final thoughts, and I'll give the record a rating and we'll finish it there, shall we, people? So I'll see you on the flip side. That was My Chemical Romance with Le Black Parade.